card today, take a look at your screen. You're getting $50 off your first single item purchase right off the top. It's the first time that we've ever done this. You've seen us do 10 and 20, and on the rare occasion, we do 40. Today, we are doing $50. Now, something great about that HSN card, there's no annual fee on that. It also qualifies you for some other like VIP financing on big ticket items and some VIP events. So it might be something you want to look into. Now, when you're in the kitchen, do you know what the most dangerous tool in the kitchen is? It's a dull knife. Yeah, a dull knife, not a super sharp, a sharp one. Cuts right through exactly where you want. A dull one, you gotta really push, and that's when it gets dangerous. So you want a knife that can hold an edge. You want a knife that is perfectly balanced. Not only do these hold an edge, and these are perfectly balanced, but they're from SafeTGrip, which means they are ergonomically designed so you know exactly where to place your fingers. And take a look at this set. It's an 11-piece set for $23 today. Let me show you quickly what you're getting before we see these knives in action, and we'll bring back in Mark Gill. Here is your set. And another thing I love about this, you can see they're all labeled. You know exactly which is which. This is your Santoku knife. And then you're gonna have your carving knife with that extra long blade. Then you have your chef knife with that extra wide blade. Then your utility knife, which is serrated. And then your paring knife to cut all of the fruits and vegetables. They all come with a sheath, so they're protected in the drawer, so your hands are protected. And on top of that, just the $23 alone for me is worth the sharpener, right? So you can make sure they're always sharp. They're stainless steel, they're ceramic coated. This is the complete set, $23.07. I'd love to bring back in Mark Gill to show us how these work. And I'm telling you, if you're gonna blink, do it now, because this happens fast.
I love it. Well, I'll tell you what, before we do the blinky moment, I want to show you something really cool here because, you know, I've worked with a lot of sets of knives. The fact that this comes with a sharpener is out of this world. So all of your knives, whether it's the chef's knife, whether it's the Santoku knife, whether we're talking that utility knife or that paring knife, is all the ceramic over stainless steel. We're going to talk about this incredible handle in just a second that keeps everything stable in your hand. But like any knife in the world, over time, it's going to dull. So we decided to give you that sharpener with the rough, coarse, and medium stones, good for all of the knives in your house. And not only that, but we've also done it in all of the colors to match. So once you've got that sharp knife, well, I mean, now we're talking about all of those great jobs in the kitchen and just getting the job done fast. But you know what? Here's what I want to talk to you about, Ty. I want to talk to you just for a second, not only about how sharp and non-stick these knives are, how they glide right through even the toughest fruits and skins. But what's great about these is the fact that these handles make it safer. So here's what I mean, okay? Every time we're working in the kitchen, we run the risk of our hands getting wet, getting slippery. We've all gotten pineapple juice on our hands. We know what that can do. In a million years, you wouldn't grab a knife, or if it happens kind of mid-cut, because as you hold a normal knife on a handle, if your hands are wet, it slides in your hand, and you're using that wrist strength to try and keep it safe, and that's when you can run into trouble. But our handle doesn't care how wet your hands are. Once you hold that knife in its natural position, now even close work, I don't worry about, because that knife is solid in my hand. You know how great it is to have that kind of confidence in the kitchen, to know that even with my close work, even with the knife right by my fingers, I don't ever have to worry about it slipping in my hand, because I've got that incredible handle. And Ty, that's on every single knife, including that sharpener. How great is that?
Yes.
I love SafeTGrip in the kitchen. It makes things so much easier.
Well, when it comes to the kitchen, you have to have confidence in your tools. And a lot of time, a knife set, hundreds of dollars, right, to get a complete knife set. When what you need is, you need it to be designed just right for the way you're going to use it. And the kitchen is the place where you need to have that confidence. And that's what SafeTGrip brings us. And now they bring it to us for $23, a complete knife set. So I want you to think about kind of the knives that maybe you have in your kitchen. For years, mine were mixed and matched, and they didn't go together. Each handle was a little bit different, and I had to hold it different. I didn't know if this one was sharp or that one was sharp. Not only are you getting the complete set with all of the sheaths to make sure they are protected, but you're getting the sharpener as well. If you ever have any question, or is this knife sharp? Does it need to be sharpened? Well, you're just going to sharpen it yourself right there. Most sharpeners are at least $20 on the market if you try to get a sharpener. This is coming with that complete knife set. Maybe it's for that person who's moving out on their own for the first time, or maybe it's a great housewarming gift to have that complete set. And you have the colors to choose from. As you see right here, you have the black to choose from, that teal, which is a really great color in the kitchen, the rose gold, and the red. It's that complete 11-piece set. This gives you the confidence in the kitchen to cut things like tomatoes. Tomatoes, Mark, to me, tomatoes are the hardest thing for me to cut. I don't know what it is about the skin, but trying to cut through that tomato, it ends up just smushing it if the knife isn't balanced and sharp. Exactly right.
Sharp, and that's exactly what we've got here. And that added piece of confidence with that handle. So you want to talk about how great it is to have that ceramic knife in your hand. This is what we're talking about. It doesn't stick, it doesn't grab.
Wow.
The blade is unbelievably sharp, and I mean, it kind of laughs at that tomato skin. This is what we're talking about. And by the way, I call this my father-in-law demonstration because he always looks and goes, hold on a sec, what in the world is holding that tomato to the cutting board? You know what? Nothing. That's the sharpness of the knife. That's the quality of the knife. Let me put that just kind of up there for a second. And let me grab our slicing knife. And remember, they all come with these great little sheaths. That stops you from having to spend 20 bucks on a knife block. Great to have it in the drawers there. You don't have to worry about little fingers getting at it. And watch this, you guys. You want to talk about something that you can't do with just an ordinary knife and an ordinary set. I'm actually doing the job of a fillet knife that can cost you 3 figures. And just like that, I mean, are you kidding me with this? That's what we're talking about. That kind of precision, that kind of blade is what we're talking about. And that's just beautiful to have in the kitchen, I got to tell you.
Yeah, it is. That kind of precision and that kind of confidence that I can pick up this knife. I know it's sharp. I know it's balanced. I know exactly where to put my fingers, right? I don't forget, how am I supposed to hold this knife? You know exactly where to grip it. It feels great. Okay, it's an 11-piece set today. You have 4 colors to choose from. There's 3 of them right there. There's 4. The black, the teal, the rose gold, or the red. You notice those knives, the 3 color knives right there, have the sheaths on there to protect that blade, to protect your hands if they're going in a drawer. But what you're seeing right there in this overhead shot is everything that you're getting, all your sheaths, all your knives. Each knife is labeled so you know exactly which one you're using or which one you need, and the sharpener with it today. $23.07. You're getting a 2-year warranty on top of that. You're getting 5 flexible payments. You have 5 months to pay this off, $4.61. After that first flexible payment, we ship it out to you. And that's on your debit card, your credit card, your PayPal, however you want to do that. You don't need the HSN credit card to take advantage of our 5 flexible payments. How nice would it be to have a complete set? Mark, I know we have about 30 seconds left here, but I keep going back to confidence in your tools in the kitchen.
Exactly. And have a look here. You want to talk about a blade that's going to work with you. That's a double bevel blade. That means it doesn't shoot off to one side or the other. You can make those incredible cuts. And you want to talk about versatility. I mean, this is the knife you're going to go for. These are the knives you're going to go for time and time again, because we've included every single piece that you need to get every job done in the kitchen, from soft cheeses to tomatoes. And listen, our Santoku knife even has a curve on it, so you can go ahead and you can chop all of those great herbs and stuff for your dishes. So, you know, whether it's the quick prep job, whether you're doing a big job, whether it's something for that paring knife, bottom line is everyone needs a set of knives in the kitchen that's going to work with you, and you might as well get a set that works the same time, even if your hands are wet. Guys, I got to tell you something. That is absolute. Let's just get in here before I make a. There we go. And you can see this, right?
On our way out, he's going to ninja some celery. All right, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for being here with us, Mark. Bye, buddy. 727-472. Speaking of SafeTGrip, I want to remind you of something we had just a few moments ago. It's relatively new here. It's from SafeTGrip, but it's the pasta pot. So if you're cooking that big pot of pasta,